everyone, Kayla here, and I was cruising around on the internet and I saw some YouTube videos that were talking about like why everyone's going natural, and specifically some of the videos were talking about why the person in the video feels that they would never go natural. And I was watching the videos and most of them are very level-headed, very fair. You can see like what they're talking about from their point of view. But then I scrolled down to the comments and I was like, ooh, okay, wait a minute. So that made me go back and look at the year that the videos were posted. And a lot of these videos that I was seeing, they were posted in 2016. So more recent videos within, a couple of months ago. And I kind of thought that the whole let's question or downplay the natural hair movement, let's be divisive within the natural hair movement thing was over with. You know what I'm saying? The natural hair movement started around, what did it say? 2000, single digit 2000s, like 2007, 6, 8, something like that. And because I know that I started transitioning after the natural movement had already been going on. So I started transitioning a little bit later in the movement. And so I kind of thought that at 2016, so what is this, 8 years later? 2017, really? So what, almost 9 years, almost a decade later? I thought that this stuff was over. We kind of accepted that people have gone natural and it is what it is. But the comments, y'all, and these comments are not all on the same video, so you can do a little Easter egg hunt through. But one comment that I saw, I was just like, oh my goodness. They said that people started going natural when they saw people getting mixed girl curls. So people want to go natural to see if they could also get the mixed girl curls. Girl, first of all, what is a mixed girl curl? That's my first question. What is a mixed girl curl? Because the mixed people that I know, and so that's a small sampling of people because it's just the people that I know. They don't all have the same curl type. I know mixed people who have silky hair, mixed people who have cottony hair. I know mixed people with a loose curl pattern. I'm talking type like 3B, 3A. I know mixed people with 3C. I know mixed people who have type 4 deeper on down their hair. So there is no mixed girl hair type. Naturally Curly did a really awesome article on this in which you can, I think I'll link it below, but Naturally Curly did an article on this and they took the people from the Naturally Curly office, so people who work there, again, a small sample. All these people were mixed and they showed their hair like, hey, look at us. All these people are mixed. Look at all the variety of the hair that is going on here. There is no mixed girl curl. And I understand the stereotype, obviously being black, being within that culture, I understand and get the stereotype, but from a scientific, basic viewpoint, there is no mixed girl curl. It doesn't exist. And then the type of texture that we do associate with this mixed girl curl, that hair texture is native, is natural to people of color. That curl pattern is not something that we have to be mixed to have. That's a part of us. Being black is extremely diverse. I mean, there's a whole continent of black people. Not everybody on there is black. Please don't tag me in the comments. I know that. But there's a lot of black people on Africa, this continent, and they look so many different ways. I mean, how can you say that this is what's black and this is what's not when it's so diverse? And someone, it's a personal situation that happened, but she got on to me for saying that I was fully black. Even though I have black parents, black grandparents, black great-grandparents, and I also have access to census records for my family members all the way back right up to slavery, and they are also black. So I guess I will rephrase what I say to say very black. I am very black. I didn't grow up with stories of ancestors who were not black and stuff. I don't have that, as part of my black experience. But if you are very black in America, to be more politically correct with my usage, you can have curly hair. I have seen people on YouTube who are very black, so-called, because they have to address it for people who want to know, they have curly hair. I personally know people who are very black who have curly hair. Curly hair is just another of the varieties of the black phenotype. We can have that mixed girl curl, and it has nothing to do with being mixed. It's just a part of our hair texture. Even then, you know, they made it seem like this craze over creating curls, and I do think that when the movement first came out, people were trying to get that wash and go and get that thing going on. But I mainly see a lot of naturals obsessing over the perfect twist out, the braid and curl. You know, what roller set can I do to make how can I flat iron, bone straight? That's what I see. I see a lot of naturals focusing on styles. I don't really see a lot of naturals really too worried about curls. Because honestly, if you're on YouTube and you wear wash and goes, you're kind of boring. I mean, I primarily wear wash and goes now. I know that I am rather boring. People come to my channel because they want me to talk. I've noticed that. My most popular videos are videos where I'm giving tips and I'm talking about hair care. Hairstyling ain't really popping on my channel because I wear wash and goes. It's boring. So that's why everybody's doing the twist out and the this and that and do. That's what people care about, not these mixed girl curls anymore. Not really, that I see. Also, even the tightest and kinkiest of natural hair types has a curl pattern. Have you seen fully defined 4C hair? It takes some work and it takes some knowledge of knowing how to cultivate that hair type, but you can have that hair type be fully defined. I have seen it from root to tip throughout the head, no frizz. It looks like the little things that are inside of your pen. It looks like somebody with a head full of those. And I have seen several different type 4 naturals, 4C, I would consider them 4C, that have achieved that level of curl definition. You have to train your hair. You got to do it over and over again. There are techniques that you need to know to be able to get that hair type to do that, but it's possible. So that's not them seeking mixed girl curls. That's them locking in what they already have. They're already natural, inherent, that they have curls. Even my own hair, I had to find a way to get my curls to come out the way they're supposed to, because if I don't, my hair looks like a poofy, undefined, frizzy mess. My hair does not hang like this. My hair does not naturally shake like this without me knowing exactly how to do it and how to moisturize it and how to care for it. If I didn't know it, my hair would not look like this. You know, so I think that we need to really define and really work on our definition of blackness and what is included in blackness. That comment was like, ooh, boo-boo, no. The second comment, I ain't got as much to say about this one, but I still think I'm like, dang. This one was saying that a lot of these women are natural and they don't really even like their natural hair. They're just wearing it to prove a point. Ain't enough willpower in the world for me to stay natural as long as I've been natural just to prove a point. At some point, you're going to get tired of it. You're going to give up and you're going to give out. If I was only wearing my hair natural just because I wanted to prove a point to someone, I would have long given up by now. I have been natural since October of 2011. It is 2017. So it has been 5 full years and some months. I would have long gone back to relax if my only reason for being natural was to prove a point to someone. And to that I ask, what is the point? What is the point that I'm trying to communicate to you? I don't know the message that these naturals are trying to convey. What is the message? Someone let me know what the message is these people are trying to share by wearing natural, because honestly, I don't think a lot of people who, when they see me with my natural hair, are thinking that deep. I wonder what message Kayla is trying to send to people. I don't have a message for you. If you're looking for one, I don't have one for you, okay? Now, here's why I think people really are going natural. I think that people are going natural. One, curiosity. They just want to see what the other side looks like. We have been raised, we have been conditioned to believe that our natural hair is not what's popping. And we want to see. You know, it's kind of like the comparison of finding out that there's not really a boogeyman under your bed or in your closet. The whole time you are in fear, and then you realize there's nothing there. Same thing with natural hair. We are raised to be in fear of our natural hair, to feel like, okay, it's going to be difficult to manage. You know, your hair is not going to be acting right. And so you're afraid. And then you say, well, you know what? Let me see what's going on over there. And then you realize you're afraid for nothing. And I mean, even me. And I know that no one in my, my loved ones did not mean any harm to me by this. But, you know, I would always be told, oh, Kayla, you don't have that kind of hair, or your hair won't do that, or so on and so forth. Because as you can see, as you probably noticed from this video, especially if you've never watched my videos before, my hair is extremely thick. Ain't no illusions. I didn't fluff nothing. This is how much hair I have on my head. So it was a mixture of my hair being thick and then a mixture of my hair being a tighter texture that I always be told, oh, Kayla, you don't have that kind of hair. Your hair won't do that. You know, so think of someone who's relaxed, who has that message that you don't have the kind of hair that can do that, or your hair is not the good hair. You know, I got a cousin who got baby hairs. Okay, I love you, cousin. I'm not trying to. And one of my cousins subscribes to my channel, and she gonna know instantly who I'm talking about. Hit me up after you see this video, cause you know who I'm talking about. One of my cousins got baby hairs. Okay, baby hairs on fleek. She got the good hair. She got the good hair. She's not natural, but she got the good hair. You know what I'm saying? Kayla was not the one in the mix when they was talking about the good hair. You know, I got another cousin who has short hair now, but all her childhood she had really long hair. I'm talking waist length and beyond. She got the good hair. You know, so her and baby hers, long hair and baby hers, they got the good hair. Okay? I didn't have the good hair growing up. You can't call Kayla with the good hair. You can't. Okay, so I think that's kind of the realizing that there's no boogeyman there. I think realizing that it's not worth the trouble of paying to get that relaxer. Boy, let me tell you, my mom would spend over $100 when we went to the salon. Especially, don't let it be relaxer day. And then, you know, we paid extra because my hair was long. If it's longer than shoulder length in a black salon, you gonna pay extra $10, honey. Okay, and we weren't even in the city. You gonna pay extra if your hair is longer than shoulder length. So I think it's that kind of wanting to know what's on the other side, realizing that it's not so scary. You see other people doing it, so you feel like, okay, I can do natural. It's not so scary. It's not so bad. Just natural hair is not harder than relaxed hair. It's just different. But I just can't believe that in 2016, 2017, that we still have people that have these closed-minded opinions of why people are natural and natural hair. You know, live and let live. It's cool if some people don't want to be natural. It's cool if you want to be relaxed. But please don't try to put some kind of message on the people that are natural, like we over here trying to do a movement or something, or we're trying to send a message, or we trying to get mixed girl curls that don't exist. You know, so anyway, I know I just got popped up. This video probably gonna be about 20 minutes, girl. Ugh. But anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have something to say about this topic, please drop it into the comments, because we can get a definite dialogue going on. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not gonna put the videos in the description box because I don't want to do that. Okay? And I'll see you in my next video.